epic disaster. I was going to let Cheri start, but she's meditating, or she fell asleep. I'm not sure which.
I'm not.
She didn't see me. I was over there cueing her. I was like, go, start it.
I'm not ready. You're not
ready for the show?
I'm just not ready for life at this point.
Well, you know what? Life is here. You got to be ready, whether you're ready or not. Well, you know what might get you ready is some beer. Let's have some beer.
Please.
We'll start our podcast with our live beer review. We're going to get right into it. We're going to get moving really quick. All right, so on the timeline, I just got back from Florida, and I'm probably taking it easy while this is going on. We actually recorded this in advance because I'm going to Florida next week. That sounds all great, but it's not. It's a job that I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to be too tired to do a podcast. So this will come out, and I'll probably be in the bed while this is out.
So we're having a beer, and that beer is Mandarina IPA. It's fresh, zesty orange. It's by Highland Brewing in Asheville, North Carolina.
Been wanting to get another one of their beers on our show for a while.
5% alcohol by volume.
Not bad.
And it is real oranges and citry? No.
It's got a citry taste.
Citrusy hops blossom in this stunningly bright IPA. Now, Rick knows I'm not an IPA fan, and yet he bought 2 for our next 2 podcasts.
It smells good.
Yeah, it smells like citrus.
Yeah, I did it first.
But it also smells like hops and IPA.
It smells kind of like a flower, but now I'd say maybe not.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Hoppy.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Hoppy Kayaye. All right.
Moving on. So we have a beer.
What's the matter with me? I'm actually kind of starting to like these hoppy beers. Oh, no. What's going on?
Your tastes
Someone
are
save
changing.
me.
You're getting into fall mode. I don't know what's happening.
I don't like these kind of beers, but I mean, the last couple of ones we've had really haven't bothered me that much. It is a little tangy, a little bittery, but a little grapefruity, a little all that, but okay.
I'm not sure what's happening in the back of my throat right now, but it wasn't requested. Let's just put it that way.
All right.
It wasn't permitted.
Yeah. So let's do it. We're going to do a quick show today, and but it's going to be a good one. It'll be quick and good.
It'll be
what?
great.
I think I've decided. So next week.
What?
I believe it's next week. Yes. 2 weeks is the Halloween parade.
So is it 2 weeks from today that we're recording, or 2 weeks from the day this is going to be released, which is a week from Monday?
Really 2 weekends from this past weekend, I think, right?
What does that
Let's
even mean?
just say October 19th.
Yeah, that's the day.
October
19th.
Is when the Halloween parade is coming out. We're going to be marching, walking in the parade.
We're not marching. That's too much work.
And we've been trying to find a Halloween costume. We haven't gotten any just outstanding suggestions just yet. I think I'm going to go to my kilted zombie.
I think you should. I think we should just go with something easy that we already have, that's good for us, that doesn't cost us a bunch of money, doesn't make it stressful. And, the idea that a group of people walking in the parade don't look cohesive because they aren't all part of a group doesn't really matter as long as we're all representing.
It matters to me.
Because Adam is going to wear his Grim Wrapper.
I really feel like that you should take my feelings into consideration. It does matter.
Not today.
It matters.
Not today.
Yes, it does. So, but I might. At this point, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe the kilted zombie. It was a good costume last year.
It's a very good costume.
But I didn't wear it out that much, and so this time everybody will get to see it.
So you're just going to have a random group of ghouls and ghosts and things and scary stuff.
What are you doing?
I'm going to go ahead and do Ash from Evil Dead.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Adam will be this big kind of Grim Reaper, but he's a Grim Rapper, so he's going to have he's going to rap a little bit and, do his thing.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I think so.
And then just hang around afterwards. See, the parade goes on.
Right.
So we'll walk the parade route. We'll give out stickers. And then after it's over, we'll hang around and just listen to music and see people. And
I think
if you're a podcast listener, come up to us and say, "Hi, I'm a podcast listener."
If you, please do, because we need to know that you actually exist.
Yeah,
that would be nice. We've
heard that people like you exist, but we're not really sure.
We've never seen you in the wild.
We're not yet believers.
It's like a Pokemon thing, like Pokemon Go. If you haven't seen it in the wild, you're not convinced it exists. So you have to find it out in the wild, and then it's worth more XP.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Speaking of, I'm not sure if it exists. Have you ever been to a rave? And now, what I mean by this is where I'm...
Do you even know what a rave is?
Okay, I'm sorry, but this is... I might show my ignorance, but... So, a rave and there's two ideas that I have in my head. I don't know if they're both a rave.
Did you Google it?
No, I'm asking you.
Okay.
So rave, in my understanding, is kind of a 90s thing, right? I mean, it was kind of more your generation a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is a rave? A rave, people go and listen to a lot of electronic music, EDM.
A rave is basically a party that is and it's oftentimes in a place that you don't normally have parties, and it's very electronic music oriented. There's a lot of lighting features. It's about lots of fun and bright clothing. It's about expressing yourself. It's about having
doing
fun.
Some drugs, doing Molly,
doing a little bit of Molly.
Yeah, doing some. What's the other thing? Ecstasy was a big thing. Now ecstasy's kind of boring, isn't it? I don't know the drugs. I don't know what drugs you kids are doing these days.
It's fine. Just don't hurt yourself.
But it sounds cool when I say Molly. Like I know what I'm talking about.
But you don't. So moving on.
You kids shooting up the Molly. Anyway, go ahead.
Get off my lawn with your Molly.
Get off my Molly.
So anyhow, you just go, you have a good time, you take care of each other, you have fun. It's all about like free love and whatnot, and it's a good time.
And you suck pacifiers. Okay, so the other thing that I'm not sure if it's a rave.
Okay.
It might be. So, we back in my days, we went to see My Day. You don't have more than one day.
No, you had back in my day.
Yeah, people only have a day.
Singular.
It's like back in my day. No one says back in my days, except me. I just did. But anyway, so like we would go to concerts. So you would go. I went to Van Halen. You go and all these people are standing around.
That makes you feel cool, doesn't
watching the Van Halen.
When you went to the Van
shooting
Halen.
Up the Molly. All of that stuff. That's what we did back during my. Okay. So, and that still goes on.
Yeah.
Kids, what are they listening to now?
I'm not a kid. How the fuck should I know?
The Dave Matthews Band? Is that what they're...
that's happening.
The Spin Doctors?
Yeah.
Is that going on now?
No.
I don't know what music is happening.
No, you don't.
The Justin Bieber?
No,
Ariana Grande?
No, we've moved on.
Okay. Anyway.
They've moved on.
Will Smith's kids? No, his grandkids now, right? I don't know. Anyway, so now the kids today... They go to big concerts like that, except it's a lot of lights, and there are two guys up on stage with turntables and just a lot of.
Wait, you think this is happening now?
And people are dancing, and it's just like a concert. It's not a small thing. Raves, a lot of times the raves are in the small thing. This is like a huge, gigantic concert, and it's like DJ Master Boat. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's been a thing for 20 years now, Rick. Where the fuck have you been?
What I'm trying to get at is that a rave? Is that the same thing?
Could be.
It's like, because, these guys, the big DJs now, they're kind of like Van Halen. I mean, like they're the big artists that people come to see. They don't just come to see or listen to the music. The DJ is actually the person they want to listen to. Like the Chemical Brothers, right?
They're a performer playing an
old-style
instrument, doing it just like any other performer playing an instrument has ever done. So it's a live music event.
But that's what I'm saying. They come to see that particular DJ.
Yeah.
It's not just they just want to go hang out.
No.
I mean, I guess some people do, but they're coming to hear the what that DJ does.
Yes.
And he's famous or she's famous for doing the thing that they do.
They're famous for doing what they do, yes.
Is that a rave or is that just going to an EDM concert? That's just a concert experience. But what's the difference in that and a rave?
I guess there's a gray area.
Do you know the difference? See, because you're putting me down here for not knowing stuff, and I don't think you know.
You could have a rave with a famous DJ, but if a DJ puts out and promotes a show, that's a show.
Uh-huh.
A rave is more something that just kind of, happens.
The rave is more about the party.
Yeah.
The DJ is more about the DJ.
Yes.
Because, see, I want to go to, and this is why I went all of that way, because I just want to say I want to go to one of those.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you really don't.
I want to go to one of those big concerts with the DJs and the lights and all the stuff. I want to experience that.
You would have a seizure.
No, I would not.
You would.
I love that kind of music anyway. Okay. I listen to it in the shower while I'm soaping myself up.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't want to picture that.
Let's play some Would You Rather. Would you rather see me in the shower soaping myself up to EDM, or would you rather see Cheri in the shower shampooing to country music? One of the two we're going to post on YouTube in the next couple weeks.
Oh, God.
And which would you rather do?
Yes, please send your answer to thisepicdisaster@gmail.com, and you will get. You'll get
suds of some sort.
Suds. There will be suds. You will either see Rick soaping himself, or you will see me shampooing my hair.
Yeah, to country music or to EDM. One
and
of the two.
And they can turn the volume down.
Is there EDM country music? I mean, do you think there's electronic dance country music? I don't know.
Did you Google it?
Go ahead and throw your purple.
You treat me like I'm Google sometimes. It's red.
I know you, but you know a lot of stuff. You're the master of knowledge.
No, I'm far from it. Yes, I threw a red stone. Please ask me a red question.
All right. Redstone. That's my porn name. Hi, I'm Redstone.
It's awful.
All right. Pain, fear, discomfort, which is one of the things that Redstone is known for.
And I'm currently feeling all of those things right this second.
All right. Would you rather spend a summer driving through the Arizona desert with no air conditioning?
I know what that feels like.
No, really? Or drive cross country with a broken stereo?
I can have a broken stereo.
That's easy.
Duh, I have other ways to listen to whatever I want to listen to.
You just plug in some EDM and soap up.
Not in the car. Then the steering wheel gets all slippery.
Oh, no,
and then you have an accident.
Oh, you know about that.
And it just gets bad. And plus, if you're all wet and you got the AC on, you're going to catch cold.
I like these questions because there's an answer. It's like you know which one. There's no gray areas.
There's no gray area.
Some of them just like there is no answer. Neither one is right or wrong, and I like those. I'm going to throw a yellow one. I can feel it in my bones. I should probably stop guessing.
Just please,
people are probably tired of me guessing.
Really fucking old.
I know. Yellow. I dropped a yellow.
You dropped 3 stones.
The first
one of which was yellow.
The first.
Let's try again, Mr. Dexterous.
No, it was green. The first was green. I saw it fall.
Okay, all right, so ahead. Green. Ethics and
I'm
intellect.
just trying to cheer up the people. I'm just trying to entertain the people.
It's not working.
Who listen to us.
I'm a people. Just stop. Please.
I could be asking you to soap me up. Go ahead.
I've done that.
No, you haven't.
I have.
I was drunk. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so would you rather be the one to kill 99 murderers and 1 innocent man in the electric chair?
Billy Joel. I am an innocent man.
It sounded way better than that when he did it.
Also, now I have to pay royalties.
Would you rather spare their lives, sentence them to life in prison, and have 1 escape and kill again?
Would it kill anybody that I know or my
family? It doesn't specify.
All right. I would pick that one as long as it doesn't touch me.
So you don't want to kill the 99 murderers?
I mean, I admit that would be fun, but then there's 1 innocent person in there.
Yep.
Although...
in the second place, another innocent...
Yeah,
but then again, it doesn't specify that they're going to kill... the person that they kill is innocent.
That's true. He might kill somebody that needs... some bastard.
Might kill somebody that also committed murder.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's one of those. Although I do like the idea.
It's one of those. Yeah. When I ask you a would you rather question, your answer is one of those.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna pick the first one.
Okay.
Kill all of the murderers and an innocent person, because then only 1 innocent person dies. The second version, that guy, he might kill 20 people while he's out. So you never know. So at least I'll just let 1 innocent person die.
Okay. I think I know why my mood is so horrible today.
Because I think recently your moods have all been like that.
So I've started specifically watching and listening to crime news.
Crime news, like real crime news?
Yeah, like true crime stuff. Because, I'm interested in true crime.
Yeah, me too.
So when I check the news at work, I look at all these politics, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking hear about politics.
Yeah,
so I go to specifically the crime section, and I read about it, and I see how horrible people are.
Yeah.
And like some horrible stories I read today just really bothered me. And I'm not going to bring people down by saying what they are.
Right.
But I think maybe I should avoid that.
Probably. What I would suggest is that, because this is the big thing in podcasting now, there's so many true crime podcasts.
Yeah.
My favorite, Case File, which we talked about on the show before, and it's one of the most popular podcasts in the country now. And I always listen to it when I go on a job while I'm working. I put it in, and you can listen to these great stories about people being killed.
And
really cool.
I might do that, but remember I came here the other day and I was talking about how much anger there is in the world.
Yes.
How much anger and entitlement there is in the world. Like everybody feels entitled to be first or be best or have everything, but they're already angry. So when they're not first and when they're not best and when they don't get everything, they get even angrier, and it's everybody else's fault. And that just is spewing all over the planet right now.
And it's making you angry.
And it's making me angry.
But you're contributing to that.
And that makes me angrier.
I know.
The fact that I'm contributing to that. And I am contributing to it because I catch myself sometimes being angry at me not getting my way.
Yeah.
And my way is everybody stop being angry.
You're feeling entitled to your way.
Exactly.
So you're angry and entitled.
Yes.
And that's making you
I'm
mad.
angry and entitled because I feel entitled to have my way, which is everybody stop being angry and entitled.
Well, I just have to say that, in my opinion, social media magnifies that. And I think it's going to get worse. I've actually started removing myself from a lot of social media, and I just haven't been on it as much, and I feel better about that.
But the thing is that your brain still knows it's there.
Well, it could be there. There are people in the world doing all kinds of stuff that I don't have to participate in, so that's fine. It doesn't poison my mind.
I don't want to participate.
But
I have to go out into the world. I have to go into rush hour traffic. I have to go sit in a room with people I don't like. I have to do these things. I have to.
Yeah.
And that makes me angry.
You just have to make it a spiritual practice. You have to make it part of you becoming a better person. You have to learn to tolerate shitty people. That's just part of it.
I get a little grace from work because there are a number of people there, and I can count them on more than one hand, that I actually like and admire and appreciate. And to me, I think that kind of makes up for a lot of it. One of those people said to me the other day that he listened to my podcast, and I didn't know he did. And he said, "So you've been dreaming about bears?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "So there's a thing." And I said, "Yes." He said, that's your spirit animal. That's your protector. That's your." I said, "Yeah." I said all that.
But it devours you.
But it devours me.
Sure.
He said, "I'm going to give you a little bit of unsolicited advice." And he told me.
Did you say, no, I've already had my dream interpreted. Thank you.
No, he didn't interpret my dream. He wasn't pushing himself out there and imposing himself upon me.
Yeah, you better not be taking my place.
Yeah, because you do that on a regular basis.
I'm the dream interpreter in your life.
You're the imposer.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I would like for you to, if you think this is a thing, go and get yourself a piece of obsidian.
Is that crystal?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go and get yourself a piece of, I think it's selenia. Because selenia is, I think that's what it's called. God, if I'm getting this wrong, please correct me. Is a purifier, and obsidian has this effect on people. It basically makes you face things.
Okay.
And he said I should go get those 2 stones, and I should put them on my windowsill.
Okay.
Somewhere by my bed, perhaps, since I've been dreaming about bears, and see what happens.
Stick them up your butt. I'll bet you'll stop dreaming about bears.
God.
No.
Why do you have to turn everything into a butt joke?
It's not. That's serious. You could do some research on crystals. That will actually stop your bear dreams.
You're not allowed. It's not safe to put anything in your ass that doesn't have a handle on it.
Really?
Because your colon works with a suction motion.
That's true.
And you can hurt yourself. So if you're going to put anything in your butt, if you're into anal play of any kind, if you're playing with a partner, if you're doing it on your own, whatever, make sure that it has a handle on it and that it can't just go completely in your ass.
Like a car door.
Car door. That would work. It has a handle.
You should do that and see if it works. I mean, and I don't mean sticking it up your butt. I mean, get the crystals and put it on your window and see if it works. I don't have a lot of faith in crystal stuff, but I would like to know if it works. I'm all for scientific experiments. So,
and research.
Yeah, do it and see if it works. And report back to us and let us know if it does in fact work. How often do you have your bear dreams?
Here recently, more often than not.
But not like every night.
No. And a lot of times in my dreams, they're just there.
Yeah.
It's just there. And now I'll go years without a bear in a dream, period. But once it starts, it's there.
Okay.
And and sometimes it just sits there waiting patiently. And I'm cool with that. And then I pretend to ignore it, pretend it's not there. You know, I mean, it's so fucking obvious what it is. It's there. I see it. But I just move on with the dream. Just go on to other things. Have a dream that has nothing to do with bears.
So all you need to do is put it on your window, like 2 months? And then if they don't happen in 2 months, you know it works?
Well, he told me that he had a friend who was getting into the study of crystals and energy and different minerals and things and how it works and all that good stuff. And he said that he gave his friend a piece of obsidian and his friend took it home and put it on his windowsill or by his bed or wherever. And suddenly, like the very next day, his friend started arguing with his wife over nothing. Just arguing, just snippy, irritable, arguing. And they kept on for like 4 days. Just every little thing. Arguing. And they weren't normally people that argued.
Okay.
And he kept trying to figure out, he's a troubleshooter. He's, in my line of work. So he tries to figure out troubleshooting. And the first thing you do in troubleshooting is, okay, now we have this problem. What's changed? Like, that's the first thing you look at. Has something changed? And suddenly it dawned on him what had changed is that piece of obsidian in his house. So he put it outside. He just took it outside and put it outside. And they pretty much stopped arguing.
Well, now I'm going to put one in my house, see what happens.
But the thing is that it...
Or up my butt. Go ahead.
It made him realize, just make sure it has a handle on it. It made him realize that there was something there.
Yeah.
And it turned out that there was something there that wasn't being faced, and it got faced, and it got fixed, and everything's fine. Now, did the obsidian help, or did it hurt? You have to look at it. You have to say, was this something that needed to come up right then? Probably, because he was having some issues. The obsidian, was it the obsidian? Was it the idea of the obsidian? Did he know what the obsidian was going to do? So many variables, so many questions, doesn't matter. Could be psychosomatic, could be whatever. But I'm going to try.
Okay.
And I'll let you know.
Let us know, because
I'll report back. I have to go to this place. There's a place here in Atlanta where you can find all of these things for your crystal research needs called Phoenix and Dragon. I'm going to go there, and I think that's what it's called. That's also a Chinese dish.
Where is it? Is it in Ponce?
I want to say it's in Low Five.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
No, that's Blue. Anyways.
There's a place like that in Ponce Market.
Maybe that's where it is.
Upstairs, there's a little shop.
I bet that's it. Anyways, I'm going to go there. That's where he recommended I go to get all of my crystal needs. So I'm going to go there, and I'm going to grab a piece.
That's what I wished I could do.
I mean, I can always get a piece at Ponce.
So like, what if I got one and hid it in the room here? And then I just kept it in here for like 6 months just to see what happened. Then you wouldn't know.
I think I'd have to spend more time with it.
Yeah.
For that to take effect. Whatever effect it may or may not have on me.
I'm just saying you didn't know. You didn't know it was here.
Then if it started to have an effect on me, we could guarantee it wasn't psychosomatic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Then all of a sudden I'll be like, why are you so strange? And then I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, no, you would have to be suddenly normal. All of a sudden.
I just looked. I just
we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Everything is fine. You're not pissed off. You're not entitled or angered. And now.
Rick literally just said, why are you being so weird? And I gave him a look like, do you know me at all? Do you know that my mood goes from, hey, let's do this, this is fun, to I fucking hate life in like
2 seconds.
The course of about a minute?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah. It's not 2 seconds.
All right. Well, let us know how that works out, because I'm not a believer or disbeliever. I don't have any. I don't like belief. I'm not a belief person.
No, I agree.
Either say
I agree.
Or don't worry about it.
Right.
There's no reason to pick an option if there's no way to know.
I'm not going to ever say I automatically know this works unless it's worked for me.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I'm going to tell people, guess what? This worked for me.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it's going to work for you. I'm not going to say it's anything that's going to help anybody. But if it works, it worked for me. And I'm not going to give you a reason why. I'm just going to say it did. So I'll let you know if it does or doesn't.
Awesome. Well, guess what? We're going to do a new thing on this show. We're going to start. You all right? You okay over there? Got a problem? Need to breathe? Deep breathing? What's going on?
I do. I need to have a deep breathing. Can we do like 3 deep breaths? No. You're trivializing my stress, and I don't appreciate that.
I wasn't trivializing it. I was trying to make you chuckle. Anal jokes make people laugh. It's a proven fact.
But chuckling is not conducive to deep breaths.
If you go to court and bring up a butt joke, people will laugh, even though they're not supposed to. And the judge might. You'll still get thrown in jail. But
what if he just got over like rectal cancer? He's probably not going to laugh. What if his wife just died of colon cancer? He's probably not going to laugh.
Well, I don't know.
Or his husband.
Who knows?
You don't know.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Somebody will laugh. Someone will laugh. And that person will get in trouble.
I'm so angry.
I know. Well, this might make you feel better. We're going to start a new thing on this starting today. This is going to be a fairly regular thing. I don't know if we'll do it every show, but we're going to try every show.
Okay.
So what we're going to do during the course of the show...
You just decided this for our show.
Huh?
You just decided this is a thing we're going to do for our show.
Well, I told you about it.
Oh, that's that. Okay.
I mean, you can decide things if you want. Like, you could talk about sticking things up people's butt like you did a few minutes ago. You could talk about crystals. You could talk about anger and all of that.
You just said this is something I'm going to have to do every show.
I'm not
and you're just saying, just bringing it up
on every show. All right, so here we go. So here's what I think. Here's the thing. We're going to give out on the show. We're going to give out either like a word or a phrase. And after the podcast is released and people listen to the show, the first person to put that word or phrase onto our Facebook wall, just type it as a post and send it to us, will win a prize. We will send them a prize.
You're going to get broke fast.
No, it'll be fun. I'm not saying it's going to be a car. It doesn't have to be the most. It'll just be something fun.
Even if it's $25 a week, that's $100 a month.
It might be. I might send them something from our prize stash here.
A sticker?
No, everybody's had stickers, but they might get an autographed photo of us. Who knows?
Because everybody wants one of those.
That we might autograph one of our cans that we finished off a beer and send it. Who knows what we'll do? Every show it'll be something different. So what we'll do is, and then we'll do that, and then so you can only win once a month. Don't you think that's fair? That way, one person can't do it every show.
Yeah, because that would suck.
Yeah, so once a month gives everybody an opportunity to do it. First person to type it in. So we'll say. So like today. So you picked this. You picked this phrase.
I did.
You picked the phrase. The turtles are wearing rainbow wigs.
Yes.
That's the phrase that you have to type onto our Facebook.
I just like the mental image.
The turtles are wearing rainbow wigs.
Yes.
If you are the first person to do that, what should we do? We should either send them This Epic Disaster mug.
Well, since it's an inaugural.
Or a rainbow wig. We could do a rainbow wig.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Let's say that the prize for typing the turtles are wearing the rainbow wigs will either be a Epic Disaster mug or a rainbow wig.
And you could choose.
No. That's the fun of it.
What?
You don't know what you're going to get.
So we send us a surprise.
It's like door number 1 or door number 2.
All right. So you won't know.
Right.
Let's restate that. You're not going to know which prize, but you will get one of those. And as time goes on, we will tell you exactly what I don't know. Are we allowed to send beer through the?
No. A lot of states won't allow you to ship alcohol into them.
Okay.
So here's the thing.
And we don't want to do that anyway because there might be some.
What if it's a minor?
Yeah.
You can't. We'd have some pissed off parents at our front door.
I guess.
Yeah.
He's been working hard in the mines, and we send him a beer. I would think that would be good.
Teenagers in the mines?
Oh well, there are some teenage minors.
Could happen.
Anyway, so that this week, be the first to type on our Facebook page. The turtles are wearing rainbow wigs, and you'll win a prize. We'll send you a prize. See, it's going to be fun. So many prizes.
So what happens when you're broke?
I'm not going to be broke. I'm not. These, like I said, they don't have to be really expensive prizes. It might work out to where we don't do one every show. I'm going to try to do one every show, but it might work out to where we don't do one every show.
You do realize that this is coming from the people who threw a Halloween event.
And no one showed up. And
no
one listens to our podcast.
Can I finish?
Just no one is going to do it. That's why I'm not going to go broke. No one's going to do this ever.
Can I finish?
It won't get done.
Can I finish? For fuck's sake, can I finish?
Finish, Ross Perot. Go.
We threw a Halloween event.
We did. Didn't throw it that far, but yes, we did.
People participated.
Some people did.
And guess what happened? They won prizes.
When was that?
And guess how long it took us to send them to them?
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, that thing.
That wasn't really an event. That was a game. But I know, but we're going to do it different this time. It's going to actually work.
Okay.
We'll do it different.
Goals.
All right, so type that in to be the first person, and you can win. So there you go.
All right. Here we go.
It's going to be fun. I think it'll be a fun little spot that we're going to start doing on the podcast every week.
Okay, so because you said that,
it'll give everybody a chance to win a prize.
I think we're going to introduce another little part in our
What?
podcast. So a friend of mine was telling me that her and her family do this thing. When they get together, they have a bowl or a hat or some kind of container that has strips of paper in it that have different musical bands and or musicians on these pieces of paper.
All right.
So what they do is they pick one.
Yes.
And everybody in the family has to listen to everything they can find from that musician or that band.
That sounds awful.
Regardless of who it is. And then come back together and discuss.
That sounds awful.
Awful?
I don't know that I would want to do that. Okay. Is that so? We're going to do that.
We're going to do it.
We're not going to do it on the air, are we?
We are.
So,
and people can participate if they like, and then they can tell us.
So
what
you
they
like
think.
1 week we're going to do it, and then we come back the next week and report on it? Is that what you're saying?
We'll probably have.
We're not going to listen to it all on the show.
No, not on the show.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. How long is it going to take?
No, you just pick it, and then you go off on your own, and you find the music, and you do it, and you listen to it. If you can't stand it, you don't do it anymore. If you like it, you keep listening, and then you come back and you say, "Hey, I liked it, or I couldn't stand it, and I threw up, and I couldn't listen."
Okay.
Those are the options.
All right. Well, we'll give that a try. All right. I should apologize really quick. I am dog sitting this week, and the dog that I am sitting for is crated downstairs and not very happy about it. So he's been sleeping, and he just decided he's going to try to get on the podcast. I think he's right now speaking dog for the turtles are wearing rainbow wigs,
which is what you want to type as a post on our Facebook page.
All right. Before we say goodbye. I have some misconnections, which we haven't done in a while.
Thank God.
I know. These are my favorite things, and these are good. Now, all of these, we got a little theme going this week. All of these misconnections are females. They're women. Usually they're men. Let me ask you a question. And I know you won't know the answer to this, but maybe you'll have insight on why it might be.
Well, you're going to ask anyway.
Well, I'm saying I want to know. Why is it that these, the misconnections rarely involve lesbians? So there's a lot of women looking for men. There's tons of men looking for women. And I think the most is men looking for men. But I never find a woman looking for women on misconnections.
Do you want me to answer that honestly?
Yeah, I want to know.
Because women are smarter.
Maybe, but I mean, they're looking for men. There's women looking for men. So they can't be that much smarter. They're on there looking for dudes.
I'm just going to stop there.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. All right.
Okay.
You're saying it's because lesbians are smarter. That's what you're telling me.
I didn't say that. I said women are smarter.
Well, I know, but then I said women are looking for men.
And I said I'm going to stop there.
That doesn't make sense. I asked you a question. You want to answer? All right, here we go.
I'm not Google, for fuck's sake.
These are women looking for men. The first one is Dallas, Georgia, which is out kind of where I used to live.
Actually, I thought Dallas was up by Duluth.
It's out kind of it's close to Douglasville, right next to Douglasville. All right, out in the boonies out there. Big place, though. Kind of nice. Very scenic. All right. We were at QT, which is a little gas station. I pulled up at the pump behind you. As I was about to get back in, you asked if I liked the engine in my Dodge. I don't know if that's one of those things.
Is that an innuendo?
That's what it sounds like it might be. You like your engine in your Dodge?
Wow. That's
right.
Forward.
You have a preference on vehicles yourself. What kind of trucks do you like? I think that's so she'll know it's the guy, right? Or what color vehicle were you in? I was kicking myself for not giving you my number. Oh, no, she's into self-abuse. Me, I'm 5'5"-ish, 20-something white female in the Dodge Ram, red hair. Ooh, I might call her. You are 6-foot-ish.
You 30, are too.
30-something. Oh, no, I'm 6'5"-ish. 30-something. Not that.
No.
White male.
That.
Kind of that. Laughed at me giving you shit. I hope you see this. I haven't gotten you off my mind. Dude, it's going to happen if you call. That's all you got to do.
Did she use the word dude?
Yes. All right. Charlotte, North Carolina. Been looking for you at the Walmart Galleria.
That's a good place to pick up guys.
Hoping to run into you again at Walmart Galleria. About 2 weeks ago, we were both sitting on the bench outside the pharmacy. Waiting for it to reopen after lunch. We had such a great conversation. I'm a black female, mid-50s, with short, natural hair. You look to be about the same age. I thought I caught your eyes wandering to the upper area of my tank top, a couple of times. But at my age, I no longer consider that to be anything of interest. So I was flattered. But you were a gentleman with twinkling blue eyes, and made me laugh, especially when you asked me if I said my name was Coco. I never said my name was Coco. She's already criticizing him. We both mentioned we're in that Walmart all the time, so I hope we'll run into each other again. If by some wild chance you read this, please reply. That's probably a Spike Lee movie. Coco wants it. Because I think she does.
Okay.
Mid-50s, he was looking at her upper area, and she thought it was cool. I think she's into it. All right. Well, I hope you find him, Coco. All right. Jackson Blue Line, 10 p.m., 9/24, September 24th, in search of cute checkered pants guy.
Cute checkered pants guy?
In Chicago.
I like cute checkered pants guys.
You are cute, tall man in black and white checkered pants. Oh, he's a harlequin in his spare time.
Nice.
And some type of complicated graphic T-shirt, LOL.
Complicated graphic T-shirt.
And some complicated cool Vans as well, I think.
She thinks.
Everything about this guy is complicated. Also, you had a beer, except for that, and were with two friends, and as my train left, I saw you grab one's ass, LMAO.
Laugh my ass off.
He's grabbing ass, she's laughing hers off. All right, I am kind of red-haired, another red hair, with bangs, art student girl, maybe I'll call her, sitting on the bench in the Jackson Blue Line tunnel at like 10 p.m. wearing a red and black outfit. Sitting next to and talking to an older woman that I did not know, LOL. She laughs a lot.
She does.
But she tapped me and told me you were checking me out, and we just talked about you for a while until my train came and you looked at me and I left. I wish I had like a card or something I could have given you before I had to leave. So here I am, a long shot, but also you were very cute. Please respond.
Jesus
Christ.
This
woman will never shut up.
She will never shut up. I wish I had a card or something I could have given you, but I didn't because my train was there and then I had to leave and then I got to home and I was thinking about you and I masturbated and then, blah, 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 blah.
You're never going to have any lack for conversation with this redhead girl. All right, Mr. Checkered Pants, make your move, Chicago. They're waiting for you. And if it's not for her, the grandma seemed to like her too, the older lady.
The grandma liked her or him?
Him. They were chatting about it. All
nice.
right. In Sacramento, looking for Jason. Looking for a guy named Jason. I don't know if any guy.
On Friday the 13th?
We met on a flight from Sacramento to Phoenix. You were going to pick up your kids. I was going to Miami. We had a little fun on the plane together.
What?
I don't know what that is, but maybe they were just telling dad jokes. I wrote your number down incorrect, so she's stupid. I'm not sure.
She's stupid, and he's got kids that don't live with him.
That's right. This is a bad one. Yeah. Don't follow up on this one, Jason. All right, Eric from Quick Meat in Topeka, Kansas. He's 6'5", 26. Wow. Fit, brown hair, and white.
That's not you.
It is me.
It's not you.
Eric.
It's you.
Rick. She's got the name wrong. She heard it wrong.
30 years ago, maybe.
We were having a great conversation. I was in the middle of rewatching Game of Thrones. I had to take a work call before I could give you my number. When I logged back in, our conversation was gone. I'm white, female, 5'3". She's a little shorty. Curly blonde hair, curvy, just the way you like them.
That's your wife.
And I have glasses.
That's your wife.
It's like that Pina Colada song. When we're both looking for someone that we show up and it's like,
there's a 6'5" dark hair.
I always thought that was a weird thing because they both show up and they've been cheating on each other and they realize it and they're like, oh, it's just you. You were trying to get laid with someone else.
Let's get laid together.
Anyways, I was truly interested, just busy with work. Hope to hear from you. And that's this chick. looking for Eric. All right, this dog downstairs is going to freak out, flip out.
We got to go.
We got to close it down. Let's talk about the beer. What do you think about this?
It's actually not that bad. I like the citrus to it because it does have quite a bit of citrus.
I like it.
And it's not
What's wrong with me?
Shut up. It's not super. You asked me, and then you keep interrupting me.
I'm
Just
agreeing
stop.
with you.
Stop.
I'm agreeing with you. Good heavens, you need to breathe. What are you giving it? What are you rating it?
I'll give it a 3.
That's what I was giving it, a 3. We both like it. It's a 3. It's an IPA. Can you believe it? All right.
Hit us up on thisepicdisaster@gmail.com or find us on Facebook at facebook.com/thisepicdisaster. We're also on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter sometimes, here and there, maybe, not likely. Anyways, we're going to do some more videos. We're going to send you stickers if you want them. All you got to do is tell us your mailing address. You don't even have to send us a self-addressed stamped envelope like you used to have to. It's not a thing anymore. We will provide the stamps with the stickers. If you're in Little 5 Points, anywhere near Atlanta, come to the Little 5 Points Halloween Parade on October 19th.
We're there.
We'll be there. We want you to talk to us because we're too shy to come up and talk to you. So
we won't be shy. We're going to be in the parade, so we'll have our parade character on,
and we'll have people with us. Yeah. Come talk to us, get to know us, have a drink with us, buy us a drink. That'd be great. We'll see you there, or we won't. We will have pictures. I got friends that said they won't be in the parade with us, but they will take pictures, so that'll be fun. And we're gonna go ahead and go because I gotta go home.
And he stopped.
No, he didn't stop. Let's just go. Oh my God!
All right, I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. This is a Violet Jester Media podcast.